With only 52 days remaining until the commencement of the regular season, our focus turns to Craig Rivet, who proudly sported the number 52 jersey for the Montreal Canadiens. I thoroughly enjoy indulging in Steve Dangle's captivating trade tree videos, and amongst my favorites is the one detailing the Canadiens' trade involving Rivet to the San Jose Sharks. During the 2006-07 season, the Canadiens were embroiled in a heated playoff race as the trade deadline loomed. The general manager of the Canadiens, Bob Gainey, found himself faced with a pivotal decision regarding three defensemen, Andrei Markov, Sheldon Souray, and Craig Rivet, all in the final year of their contracts. In an effort to prevent losing them without compensation, Gainey, albeit at the expense of the Habs' immediate playoff prospects, orchestrated the trade with the San Jose Sharks. The return was Josh Gorges and a valuable first-round pick. Ultimately, the Canadiens fell short of clinching a playoff spot that year. Their fate hinged on a crucial match against the Toronto Maple Leafs in the closing game of the season. Despite an impressive natural hat trick by Michael Ryder during the second period, securing a 5-3 advantage, the Canadiens were narrowly defeated with a final score of 6-5. Speculatively, retaining Rivet, who had been logging significant ice time as a top-four defenseman prior to his departure, might have tipped the scales in favor of the Habs, potentially propelling them into the 2007 postseason. However, it is worth acknowledging that even if they had secured a playoff berth, they would have likely met a formidable fate in the hands of the Buffalo Sabres in the first round, akin to the fate suffered by the New York Islanders that year. Gainey's strategic move to secure Gorges and the prized first-round pick prioritized the long-term future of the Canadiens over their short-term prospects. This selection would subsequently be used to draft the talented Max Pacioretty. The Canadiens' fortunes took an upward trajectory with the acquisitions of Gorges and Pacioretty. Eventually, Gorges would be further converted into a second-round pick through a subsequent trade, while Pacioretty would be dealt to the Vegas Golden Knights. This trade yielded an impressive return in the form of Tomas Tatar, Nick Suzuki, and another second-round pick. Fast forward 16 years, and the Canadiens are still reaping the rewards of the Rivet trade, particularly with Suzuki signed to a substantial 8-year contract extension. Instead of allowing a seasoned defenseman to see out the final year of his contract, Gainey seized the opportunity to make an exceptional trade when presented with a quality offer. This transaction not only granted the Canadiens access to one of the most prolific goal scorers of the last decade, but, in a remarkable sequence of events, it allowed the Canadiens to engineer the acquisition of Suzuki. Feel free to share your insights on the Rivet trade and how much the Habs benefited from Gainey's decision to trade Rivet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our next video update.